So as I build up my little German empire and we kind of push towards a few things, I really want to go to industrialization to get myself factories, I want flight to get myself observation balloons, I feel like going to artillery as well just to make sure that I can shoot things. I think expanding into Japanese territory, at least drawing the line where Kandy and Cahokia are, that's a really good idea, because I could take both of these city-states and just consolidate my empire here. That's lovely. One thing I would love to do though is explore more of this sea to try and work out how much there is to go and scout down there. So I think we'll go and have a look at Caravel. I think is the best option for me. 960 gold. It's quite expensive. I don't think we're going to have too much luck getting one of those for now, but I can sell some niter for a little bit of gold. I can sell, there we go, some of my favour as well. So we're getting a little bit more gold, but gotta work on my economy a little bit. Actually, I can build a caravel in Frankfurt because I built the harbour here. Of course I can. Right, to the sea. You'll also be pleased to know that for once in my life I've built dams on these two floodable rivers, so hopefully that's the worst of the flooding just prevented now. It's clearly not going to be. I'm clearly going to get hit by flooding regardless, but never mind. I was thinking as well, and I know, be careful, Ryan, when thinking, it's not a good look for you, but I think getting the statue of Zeus is going to be a really good idea. Anti-cavalry units, I feel like an anti-tank charge towards Japan might be a really good idea. I do have niter, but I can't guarantee to have oil, so I don't know what sort of land I'm going to have. So I think getting an encampment is going to be a good thing. Now, that will give me 2 spots either side of the encampment that I can work. I believe the statue of Zeus can be built on any tile. Yes, it can. Terracotta army has to be, must be on flat grassland, and this one must be on flat land. Okay, they're both flat land, annoyingly. Yeah, statue of Zeus is just flat land though, so that's fine. So I can put it, I can stick it right there, stick it right into the tundra. Yeah, you know how it goes. Okay, perfect. 3 turns on an encampment. It's a good idea, I think. I really don't want him to pillage my mines. So I'm going to actually do the old builder bait trap here and see if I can get him to do that. Now that this may not work because the other warrior might come in. No, it did work. Look at that. Hey, presto. It's often I muck that up, but this time, no. This time we pulled it off. Okay, Renaissance era. Engineers are now starting to come through. Leonardo da Vinci would be a good move. A good look for me. I like that a lot as well. Okay, yeah, perfect. So now our industrial zone's culture bomb. That's a really big, useful thing to do, actually, especially near Japanese land. We can get away with doing that a little bit. Boaty boy, away! Okay, already we found a nice little island, actually, that I could settle. It's got some nice camper spots with all the reefs around it. Okay, no, this is good. This is good. This is why we're exploring. We want to find these very things. I think a barracks is going to stack nicely with the statue of Zeus, so let's get that in. I just saw a crossbow, a barbed crossbow on my new spit of land, so got to be careful I don't charge my units too quickly forward there. Okay, Byzantium has the barracks up now. That's good. Let's just quickly buy that very expensive tundra tile. Ouchie. That's crazy expensive. Get the statue of Zeus. I believe I still have the card. Yep, Corvée. I probably shouldn't still have it, but I do. There's the statue of Zeus. 50% production towards anti-cavalry units. That combined with the Agogi or the feudal card, whichever card gets me spearmen and pikemen and all that sort of stuff, that is going to be an amazing pickup for me. 3 archers and a battering ram as well. Now, the archers and battering ram are unlikely to be as useful, but, you know, these things are fine. So now Byzantium is looking fine like that. You can see pikemen, 45 strength I can start to mass produce. That's good, but I think I'm going to wait until I get the anti-tank crew, which isn't far away from what I'm getting with industrialization. So focusing on science, focusing on production. Let's get the armory in quickly. I think my infrastructure is the most important thing to be building. It's a funny Norwegian game. I put 1 caravel into the sea and they were like, ah yes, a strong navy. It's sort of like, really? Is it? I don't think it is. I think you're just being nice, but sure. It's honestly not often that the AI is just nice, but go for it. Grants 3 envoys at the city-state. Again, Kandy and Cahokia, I wasn't really worrying about too much, but I think Cahokia is probably the best of the bad bunch. Like, the idea of me taking either of them is just, I was gonna kill them and like take Tokyo and Takamatsu and like just claim this little archipelago. What's happened to all of the rainforest, Japan? It was all beautiful. They just chopped it all down. I mean, there is a 13 population city there, so fair play to them, but still, that is brutal. Oh yeah, there's the crossbow. Oh, I knew you'd gone somewhere, you cheeky bugger. Right, hang on. Bam. Bam. There's the kill. Yeah, okay, I feel a lot safer now that thing's dead. Finally gone above 100 science. It's turned 160. It has been a slow burner, but we're now catching back up with Japan. That's good. This is good. Actually, I do need a trade route there. Yeah, that's a great shout. These hills, these lovely Petra hills, are just so easy to walk through. Town charters, natural philosophy, craftsman. Look at these bonuses I'm getting now. Huzzah! Good gold, good production, good science. This is all looking very nice. Picking up professional army briefly because I have a bunch of units that need a good old-fashioned upgrade. 125 for a crossbow. Yep, that's lovely. Get a pikeman as well. This is good. This is good. We can upgrade our army into something that's sort of semi-respectable and modern. I say semi because let's face it, it's not really. Line infantry and cuirassiers for Japan. I mean, that's the sort of level we should be at, but we're not. We're not at that level at all. I'm putting a couple more envoys into Singapore so that I can maximize my coal power plants when they get popped up very briefly. This is when Germany hits from overdrive into silly drive mode. That's the next stage. Norway's expanded quite nicely, actually. They've done well. They're up to the north. They're over in the east. Like, fair play. Norway's having a good game. Very good game. I got 200 gold from the aid request on me. Come on. Even I give more generously than that some of the time. I say some of the time because it's not often I actually do that, but, you know, I can pretend I do. How lucky did I get on coal, by the way? So there's some coal underneath that commercial hub. I've got 3 from improvements. Is that it? Is that it? Come on, we must have had more. Okay, there's some by Dortmund. Good, we need to pick that up quickly. There's some by Singapore. They should improve that themselves. So Norway's pinched some to the north of my territory. Alright, that's like 3 workable sources if I keep hold of Singapore. That's not bad, but I would have preferred a few more. Woolen. Hello. Agree general points when I kill someone. Okay, I'll keep an eye on that. That's not a bad one, actually. Now, I built a holy site in Dortmund because Feed the World is present here now, which is awesome. So I'm going to... I just got the shrine quickly. Now I can build my own missionaries because I've been building faith quite nicely. I built a holy site in my capital. That means that I can get the shrine and the temple. There's also Watts in this religion as well. So, like, there's a lot of good stuff here for me. Finally, I have a golden age. Goodness me, that was way too difficult. I'm going to switch to Merchant Republic. I like Merchant Republic a lot. Professional Army, I don't need anymore. Craftsman is good. Press Gangs is better. I like the idea of Republican Legacy. I'd quite like the Engineer card. That would be a really handy one to get. Merchant Confederation, Craftsman. All of these are wonderful. Let's pick up the Settler. No, can't pick up the Settler card. What was I thinking instead? I was thinking Colonial Officers. I'm just on the same continent for now. That's really annoying. Visselbanken? Yes, trade routes to allies. That's the one, because I'm just about to pick up an alliance. Yes, with Norway. Before I do that, I need to make sure that I've got a good thing. I think Heartbeat of Steam, turning my science into production on my campuses. That works really well. Just to get those settlers out. Okay, ideological differences are too different. No, they're not. No, they're not. Get into a military alliance, you noob. There's George R.R. Martin, or Da Vinci as most people call him. That's 3 culture for every workshop twice. So that's 46 culture I was on the first pop, goes to 68. So that's 22 culture or so. And then we're going to do it next turn as well. He is an amazing, amazing engineer for me. Babylon. I thought Babylon might be in the game. Whenever somebody's hidden away in first on science. 41 techs versus my 30. So I'm only 11 behind. I'm only 11 behind the person in first place. That is not bad at all. There's a nice introductory deal. Send you the embassy. I reckon we can make friends with them pretty quickly. They have some great works, as Babylon is oft to do. Give them 5 niter as a gift. There we go. That should be enough to make them friends with me. Ditto with Vietnam. 168 science. Exactly the same as Japan. That's crazy. Okay, never mind. Let's go. Bump. Give them a good deal, I think. Let's give you 10 niter. Perfect. And there we go, that'll be friends with them too.
The
I also built Kilwa. Now Kilwa gives me
world.
15% boost to production in this city, as well as 3 extra envoys. But if I find another city-state, another industrial city-state, then I'll get 15% to production in all cities of my empire. It means I probably should behave myself with the city-states a little bit more. If I just pick up Wulin quickly, like so, that's 15% extra production in Cologne in pretty much all cases now. So that's pretty decent. Let's just quickly pick up the factory. I'm just going factory, factory, factory. As you can see, there's another bunch. There we go, of culture, up to 91 culture per turn now. That really helps. And then we can go from there. Oh, hello.
Much more fun.
Babylon just declared war on me because I think they might have declared war on Brazil. Okay, well, that's no way to meet somebody, but sure. Okay, well, there we go. We can make friends with Vietnam, taking me off the revenge list. I was never on the revenge list because I'm lovely. Shall I just really mess around with them by stealing Jerusalem? I'm going to do it. Haha. Unfortunately, I didn't get the visibility because of the wonderful, wonderful bug. But 1,500 military strength, I actually could go and levy them and do something fun with it. Okay, Byzantium is now following Buddhism. Perfect, let's get the shrine in. That's 3 food and 4 housing. And then we just, okay, yeah, the city's just going to go absolutely massive. It's going to be great. It is time for holy sites in all of my cities now. Now that Buddhism is spreading, feed the world. It's coming to town. I am embracing Japan's religion with open arms, I tell you. Open arms. There's coal on this tiny tundra island. Okay, that's really useful to know. Byzantium, do you just want to pop a settler out quickly? Just pop a squat and then we'll... No, I'll do it somewhere closer. Hang on, we haven't got the bonuses to settling just yet. Okay, well, but I want to get that island. That would be really cool. Activated. Envoy attack. Perfect. Jerusalem will be mine. 1,990. That is some army they've got in Jerusalem. I'm wondering, actually, if it would be worth picking up the fine thing that is not the Grandmaster's Chapel this game, but the Foreign Ministry. Giving myself more favour and being able to levy units for half price. I think I quite like the idea of that, just because it's quite funny. I haven't done it in a while, so let's pick that up quickly. It gives me +4 combat strength, I think, on all of them as well. Okay, holy sites are good, but I do need to get these coal power plants in because they give me so much production. Like, let's not faff around for too much longer. That's going to be 22 production in that city. Okay, right, just get it done. Get it done. Instantly builds a bank. That's useful, actually. I'll put that into my capital. Lovely stuff. And billowing smoke means that my coal power plants have just started. I think I just did one in my capital. 131 production now. Yep. Okay, there's one going to be finished in Cologne, then Frankfurt, then Dortmund. Okay, this is good, this is good. We're going to start to power ourselves up nicely. Babylon has no walls in any of their cities, by the way. None. City centre buildings, and I like the idea of stealing technology. I need to get a couple of spies in to do that, but if I do... There we go, steal tech boost. Campus got the boost as well. Okay, fine. But the point still stands. I need a spy, and I need one fairly quickly. 2 turns, and then I'll start to steal on Babylon, I think. But more entertainingly, if I just double check, yep, nobody's going to steal this from me anytime soon. 850 gold. Bang. Let's have a look. Okay, they were just charging Babylon. Oh, all the good stuff has just been... Oh, they've just killed themselves. Oh, I thought there would be way more fun to be had here. No, never mind. Yeah, we're going to just lose all those... Oh, no, they survived a little bit. They survived a little bit. I want them to survive, if I can. Let's get you to there, and then move you backwards a little bit. Oh, I could have pillaged that tile for health. That would have been sensible. Let's move you across, heal you up, pull you back, heal. Okay, if I can grab a little bit of an army... Babylon has Renaissance walls, but none of these cities do. I could probably take a city and burn it to the ground just for fun. Oh no, they're building walls everywhere now. Ah, shame. Oh, Babylon doesn't have a campus in it. That is absolutely crazy. But sure. No, all of these units have just been killed mercilessly by Babylon. I thought it would be much more fun than it turned out to be. Never mind, never mind. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trevor Askby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard and Portland for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who comments and likes. Thank you!